all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Back to pass. It's Hart. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Aggressive call on the opening play. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Lewis. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Lewis. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And they'll get him down that time. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. There's contact on the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Williams. And that is a 1st down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Aggies are going to keep this drive rolling.
6-9-1, Gators score.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Back to throw. It's Lewis. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
And maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. He's hit as he throws it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks free. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. The back in motion now. Another pass attempt from deep in their own end. He's going to take off. QB gets the 1st, now looking for more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Send the back in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field, trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quick throw testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Lewis. Caught near the sticks, and Smith. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to put them on top now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Hart. Receiver makes the grab, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch! And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Davis. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Okay,
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. To the air, it's Hart. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Touchdown, Penn State. Too much speed for the defense. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And the completion made. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. QB decides to keep it here. First down, looking for more now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air, now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Eludes a tackle. The defense able to stop him at the 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
And he drops back in the gun. And this will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the 2nd half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2, push it to a field goal game? Good call by the head coach. And I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's hard. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Oh, and another incompletion. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And Indy Lions getting set on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Penn State. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lewis. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense.
Gain of 6. Brings up second and goal.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.